Hello, rockers. Here we are again with a new video on this playlist. C1, C2 picture descriptions. Remember that the vocabulary is more advanced. Concentrate on it. Remember to use connectors. Discourse maker, yes. Your implicit ideas and your explicit ones. Connections, whatever you can say about it. Have a look. The foreground, yes, the background. All right, team. Shall we start? We'll listen to an audio. Let's put it up.
C1 level picture description. This image portrays a mysterious and atmospheric scene in the middle of a misty forest. In the foreground, a large checked blanket has been spread out on the damp ground. On it, there is an old-fashioned suitcase filled with clothes, some neatly folded and others carelessly thrown inside. Beside the suitcase, a lantern emits a warm golden glow, creating a striking contrast with the cold, gray surroundings. Several items of clothing, including a shirt and what appears to be a suit, have been laid out on the blanket. Nearby, a kettle is heating over a small portable stove, suggesting that someone may be camping or preparing a hot drink. The presence of these everyday objects in such an isolated location immediately sparks curiosity. The background is dominated by tall trees that disappear into a thick blanket of fog. The mist obscures the distance, giving the forest an eerie and almost dreamlike quality. The pathway stretching into the woods seems endless, drawing the viewer's eye toward the unknown. The mood of the picture is both peaceful and unsettling. On the one hand, the soft light from the lantern and the quiet natural setting create a sense of tranquility. On the other hand, the abandoned-looking clothes and suitcase raise questions about who was there and why they left their belongings behind. It almost feels as though a story has been interrupted. One might speculate that a traveler has stopped to rest during a long journey, or perhaps someone has sought refuge in the forest. Alternatively, the scene could symbolize escape, solitude, or a desire to disconnect from modern life. Overall, the image is highly evocative and leaves plenty of room for interpretation. The combination of fog, silence, and personal belongings creates a compelling atmosphere that captures the viewer's imagination and invites them to invent their own narrative. Useful C1 vocabulary: misty, covered in fog. Atmospheric equals creating a particular mood. Eerie equals strange and slightly frightening. Isolate equals far from other people. Tranquility equals peace and calm. Obscure equals hide or make difficult to see. Evocative, bringing strong images or feelings to mind. Sparks curiosity, makes people want to know more. Draws the viewer's eye equal attracts attention, leaves room for interpretation, can be understood in different ways. C1 speculation. The owner of the suitcase might have been traveling through the forest. The clothes could have been laid out to dry after the rain. Someone may have decided to spend the night there. The scene appears to have been abandoned, although there is no clear evidence of that. It is possible that the picture symbolizes a fresh start or a journey into the unknown. Idioms: off the beaten track, in a remote place, a leap into the unknown, doing something without knowing the outcome. To clear one's head, to relax and think calmly. To get away from it all, to escape daily stress. Sample sentence: the person who left these belongings here may have wanted to get away from it all and spend some time off the beaten track, far from the pressures of everyday life.
Okay. How was it? Could you hear them? Speaking, reading aloud. That's a picture again. How similar was it to yours? Remember, take notes, copy ideas, incorporate them into your input. Yes, you need to hear, to listen to ideas, to copy, to read, and then to produce. That's the output. Okay. Have you checked the connectors? So what does the image make? How does it make you feel about it? Okay, so do that practice. Separate into paragraph, highlight the connectors, okay? And you will have a wonderful piece of art in your writing. That's the idea, okay? To rock it. And obviously to use this vocabulary in class, think about all the adjectives that were used to describe this picture. Okay, So I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very short video. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. Remember that in all our classes, we've got picture descriptions, okay? That helps you think about, improvise. That's why it's important to watch videos to get ideas, all right? And practice every day. That's the only way. So see you next time. Bye. Keep on rocking it. And remember, stay hungry of curiosity. Stay tuned and stay hungry, stay curious, and stay tuned. And then keep on rocking it. Bye.